The guy wearing number 4, his name is Carney Lansford, and he played for the A's. He played for Boston. He won the AL batting title one year. The first year he went to the Red Sox, he hit 336. The A's fans, I think they voted him like the all-time A third baseman, and I just had a shit fit because Frank Home Run Baker is in the goddamn Hall of Fame. They don't call Babe Home Run Ruth. They call Frank Baker Home Run. I mean, he may have hit 10 home runs in the season. He still led the league 3 or 4 times in a row. I think he's got 3 World Series titles with the A's. And the guy was a straight-up stud. Anyway, it just shows how ignorant A's fans are. Anyway, my Hanai cousin Donnie loved the guy. Now, we were all living together in Fremont, and we're at the Coliseum, we're in the bleachers, and Lansford's pushing 400. And so Donnie's talking all kinds of shit about what a great hitter he is. And I say, Donnie, I've got $10 that says that Lansford won't finish the season hitting 300. Now, everybody sitting out there just turned their head and looked at me. We're sitting with the same group of guys, for a long time, until the USFL championship game with the Invaders and Michigan. And well, I think I've told that story, but that's a separate story. Anyway, so Donnie's laughing and says, hell yeah, I'll take that bet. So, okay. Right shortly after that, Lansford starts to tank. He regresses to the mean. And I'm writing Donnie every week. Hey, you see Lansford did he went 0 for 4, blah, blah, blah. So Lansford's batting average drops to about 300. And Donnie is insistent that, he's going to come back as just a slump. And I said, dude, I'll double down another 10 that says he doesn't hit 290. Well, he drops under 290, and now Donnie owes me $20. And I said, dude, I'll double down again and say he doesn't hit 280. Well, Donnie's laughing at me, saying, dude, I'm going to get my money back. Well, Carney ends up hitting 279 for the season. And I got my $40 out of Donnie, of which, of course, we went down to Chili's or one of them places and drank and ate $40 worth of food and then some. So I don't dislike the guy, but I got to talk big shit and back it up. That's not the first time with Donnie, as a matter of fact. He came home from something, and I was home, and the A's were playing Seattle, and Ken Phelps came to the plate. And I put a 20 down right then. I pulled it out of my pocket, and I said, Ken Phelps is going to hit a home run right now. And Donnie pulls out his money and says, you suck, dude. And sure as shit, Phelps just strokes one into the seats, and I gathered up my 40. So, Lansford. Now, the Reds had a guy named Eric Davis who, if he didn't get hurt in the 1990 World Series against Oakland, he was with the Reds. He was going to the Hall of Fame. And there was a rumor, and I could never really get anyone to remember this, that the A's were going to trade Lansford straight up to the Reds for Eric Davis. And my bros and I are screaming, oh my God, that would be the steal of the century, because we just knew that Eric Davis was going to the Hall of Fame. Well, he lacerated a kidney in a slide in the outfield against Oakland in the World Series, and that was that for him. I mean, he never recovered fully from it. And I will say about that Reds World Series, now you're all going to hate me for this, because you know what an A's fan I am, but the Reds were 2-1 underdogs. And I'm not a big fan of Lou Piniella, but the Reds had a powerhouse team that nobody was talking about. So I drove up to Reno and I put $100 on the goddamn Reds to win the series, and I got 2-1. And I thought about betting them to sweep, and I was a coward. And the Reds did sweep, but I just thought the A's just were too full of themselves. And the Reds kicked their goddamn asses. And I called it, and my bros all called it. So anyway, that's my Carney Lansford story. The year after he hit 279, he hit 336 in Oakland. So that's my Lansford story. Thank you for watching Storytime with Joe, and enjoy your day.